Everybody, I am back to make a video about MS and the holidays. Um, it's been a really long time since I've made a video. I've been getting some other stuff together, some other projects and things. But I wanted to make this one because I know the holidays can be kind of rough for everyone, but especially for people with multiple sclerosis. The reason being is because for some of us, the holidays are really hard because things are different this year than say they were last year. For some of us, we may have walked into our holiday get together last year and this year we're using a walker. Or we may have used a walker last year and this year we're using a wheelchair. Or, last year we were able to go and this year we can't go at all. Um, so, there are a lot of people with MS this year that are thinking to themselves how much things were different last year. Things change a lot in one year. And for people with MS, we know that. You get a sense of nostalgia. I hope I'm saying that right. When you get to family get togethers, people you only see once a year, you start to think about the way things were a year ago. And then you can get really depressed. Not to mention the fact that we also have other challenges. A lot of us can no longer put up uh, Christmas decorations by ourselves. We can't go out and do the fun things with our family that we used to be able to do. We can no longer, for us that have financial challenges now because we're no longer working or, whatever the case may be, we are having problems getting gifts for our children or family members like we used to be able to do. Um, some of us may not be able to see this year because of optic neuritis, or we may not be able to talk because we're having problems with our voice this year. Just a lot of things change in one year for somebody with multiple sclerosis. And it can be very hard when you're sitting somewhere that you haven't been in a year and you're thinking back to what were things like last year when I was sitting in this same spot. And it can cause depression. It can be very hard for somebody with MS to deal with. So we need understanding and support from our family members and those that are closest to us to kind of be a little bit understanding and try to understand what we're going through and how hard this is for us when these holidays hit and these challenges arise and these things happen, because the only way to truly understand what we're going through is to be somebody in our situation. And I understand that, and people with MS understand that. But being a spouse or a caregiver, you can also be supportive without fully understanding. You get an idea, you kind of understand. So we do need your support. Some other things that we lose is that some of us have lost spouses or people that we care about, and that's another thing that we think about during the holidays that make the holidays hard for us. So the holidays are very hard. Depression hits, it sets in. On top of the depression that we already have, depression is already a very serious thing with people with multiple sclerosis. When the holidays come, it only gets exacerbated, it only gets worse. So we need your support. We need everyone to just, support us, just be there for us. You see we're having a rough time. Just try to cheer us up a little bit. If we can't be cheered up, which sometimes that's going to happen, you don't have to cheer us up all the time. Just be that ear, just be that listening ear, that shoulder for us to cry on. Just be there for us because this is a difficult time. Some of us out there that are in wheelchairs or bedbound, we have family members that we will never see again because they can't come see us, and we will never be able to travel to see them again because of our situation. So there's people that we will never see again because of our situation, and that's devastating. That's absolutely devastating. To know that your disease has made it that you will never see these people again. Little things like Black Friday. A lot of people out there love to go Black Friday shopping. there's a lot of us that just can't do it because the crowds and the safety reasons. We can't do it, because of the MS. And it's something that a lot of us love to do. A lot of people love to go do it, but we can't do it because of our disease. Christmas wrapping the gifts, because of our hands and the shaking and the different things that a lot of us experience. We can't do it. Again, like I said, putting up Christmas decorations, the lights and things, because of our vertigo and getting on ladders, we just can't do it. For some of the men out there that like to put up the lights on the outside of the house, and I'm not being sexist, some of the women out there like to do it as well. But we can't do it because of the vertigo. So there's challenges that people don't think about that hit our pride, and hurt our feelings, and it just sinks us down into this place of depression. And so it really is a hard place to be during the holidays, for those reasons, amongst others. I encourage you guys to put into the comments of this video some other challenges that you have, just so that you guys can see that you're not alone, that there are other challenges out here. But also, I want you guys to know to live your life to the fullest. Every day is a blessing. And um, if you are seeing the symptoms of depression, which is sadness every day for weeks at a time, to please get help. It doesn't make you a weak person, makes you a strong person to acknowledge that and to know that you do need the help. So seek help if you are seeing the signs of depression. There are plenty of good doctors out there that will do their best to get you back on track and get you to feeling a little bit better about things. There's no magic pill out there that's going to make you feel like perfect again. But there's medications that will help you feel better about things. And so if you're feeling down, feeling depressed for weeks on end, get to seeing a doctor, get some help, and hopefully that'll get you back on track again to feeling a little bit better about things. So live every day to the fullest as much as you can, as much as your restrictions will allow. And every day is a blessing. I'm sure that you all know that. So I just wanted to make this video so that everyone out there knows that MS has its challenges. We don't want you to feel sorry for us. We want you to understand that these are our challenges. MS awareness. This is all about MS awareness, so that you're aware of what MS is, what it does, what its challenges are. So that's all. That's it for this one, you guys. I'm going to try to get back on my videos again, now that I've gotten all these side projects with Erica. We've gotten these kind of reeled in. So I'm going to start doing these videos a little more often. And I love you guys, and I hope you're all doing well and had a great Thanksgiving.